Hey guys, I'm BB.
And I'm Crimson.
And we're going to be co-oping through Dark Souls. We'll be going through the tutorial area first.
Dark Souls 3, we don't want to confuse anyone.
My bad. So, the burial gifts. The three that would probably be best to start out with. No, I didn't want to select that. No! No, I don't want to cancel burial gift. There we go.
Character creator, hardest part of the game.
Square? No, how do you look at it?
Oh, you can't in this screen.
Why can't you in this screen?
Because you can't.
Well, what do I need to do then?
Just
I've done it before.
The only description you get is that little
I'm an
description at the
idiot. Okay. So, Fire Gem.
Fire Gem is... I mean, you can use it right off the bat. You don't need any special coal. Early game, yes, it removes the scaling from your weapon. But early game, you're not going to have the stats to really see any good returns from the scaling. So, it's very helpful to infuse, your early game weapon with fire, especially since a lot of the enemies in the early and actually the entire game as a whole are fairly weak to fire. It's a good amount of damage until you get to mid game or whatever. You won't really have the scaling to to out damage what you'll get from the fire. Just bear in mind that you lose all scaling, and it does split your damage, so enemies that are resistant to fire are going to be harder to take down when your weapon's infused with fire. But once you get further along, just use yourself a Shriving Stone and remove the infusion, or put another one on once you have better stats for scaling.
So what you're saying is this would have been helpful in my first few playthroughs.
Yeah.
Considering I don't do any of this stuff.
Yeah.
I just play with the regular weapon, just as is.
I mean, like, right now, I think most people fairly well agree that like, either starting Knight or Warrior and taking the Fire Gem starting gift makes the first bit of the game as much of a cakewalk as you can make it, just because of their natural advantages, and then throwing in the fire infusion on top of it, you can pretty much wreck face your way through. Oh, I'm doing this. Sovereignless Soul.
no, I was confused for a second. I'm sorry, my bad. I was making sure this is where we're going next.
Line.
Hey now. It's not very nice. I was confused as to which three we're doing. You're the one that I don't start with anything. I always just start with
Sovereignless Soul and the Young White Branch.
I always just start with the life ring. That's my thing.
Well, which actually, let's touch on that, since I think a lot of people, their first start out, they're going to look at that and go, raises maximum HP. Yeah, I'll take that.
I mean, you can buy one in game, but I just...
Yeah, not until later, but I think it's about like, I don't know, I want to say a third to halfway through the game that you can actually buy the life ring. It's not expensive. The thing about the life ring is that early on you're not going to see a lot of benefit from it because it does give you an increase to your maximum HP. It's a percentage increase, so it does scale. The more HP you have, the better it's going to be. I don't know what the actual number is, but I know that early on you're looking at like probably 70, 80 extra hit points.
Yes, but I like seeing the larger HP thing at the top.
That's so little that it's barely even noticeable.
Yes, I know, but like that's my thing. I like going all the way to end game and having my life bar like all the way across the screen. It makes me feel safe.
Right, I'm not saying it's a bad choice.
I don't know, you can't ever feel safe in Dark Souls, but
I'm just saying that there's better choices, especially since you can buy it by the time that it's really going to make a difference.
But it's pretty. It has, was it the pink?
Yeah, it's got the pink.
It's pink. Anyways, life ring.
Life ring. Right, so, I mean, let's just go down the list, right? Divine Blessing. You can only carry one of those at a time. It's a one-time use only.
I never actually use them, though. Like, I probably should. It probably would have come in useful a couple times, but...
Rarely, though. That's pretty much the kind of thing that you're going to use...
But doesn't it take time to use it, though?
I think it takes a slightly longer animation than hitting your Estus, but it's going to fully restore your HP and cure all your ailments. It's mostly the full HP restore.
Yeah.
That's kind of an oh shit item. You're in the middle of a boss fight, you're nearly there, you're out of Estus.
Yes, but you're taking a higher chance of getting hit if it takes a slightly longer.
Right, but if you have no other options, it's either die or be able to get killed in one hit.
Out of Estus,
use the Divine Blessing. Yeah. But as a starting item, probably not worth it. You're going to get several throughout the game, and you really shouldn't need them. Well, ever. You shouldn't need them ever, but they're not going to be
It's
useful.
Dark Souls, you're always gonna... No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but you don't need it. Just die.
Considering I've never used one.
Hidden Blessing, even more so than the Divine Blessing, is probably not a great choice. There are fewer Hidden Blessings in the game.
Oh, FP.
So I guess if you're doing a full caster play and you know you're going to be going through your focus like crazy, I guess a Hidden Blessing is decent. But there's also quite a lot of ways in rings and various weapons to restore your FP over time. So for me, I would say that the Hidden Blessing is really not a great choice.
The way I go out, no FP.
No.
I don't do FP.
You don't even have an Ashen Estus flask. You should just skip the Ashen Estus flask right off the beginning. There, just don't even pick up the item. Just run right by it.
I have to pick up all the items. It's Dark Souls. I have to get all the items.
Just run right
by it.
It's
a neurological thing. I have to get every single item.
Just take it off your quick slot. You don't even need it. Well, you usually do anyways, don't you?
Yeah, I always move that last one over to my HP and then just ignore the FP.
Right. Black fire bombs.
Yes! I like throwing fire.
Yeah, but you get...
No, I don't need it because you...
3 or 5 of those?
It's either 3 or 5 in the fire. No, in the tutorial area you get 3 or...
No, you get regular
fire bombs. That's right.
You get either 3 or 5 black fire bombs in the high wall. If you are really thinking about taking the black fire bomb barrel gift, just play a pyro. Just start off as a pyromancer. You've got fireballs, and you don't even need the black fire bombs.
Balls.
Yeah, you got balls. Yeah. It's just seems kind of worthless, especially since you can buy those pretty quickly.
And they're not all that expensive.
The fire gem we already covered. Sovereignless Soul. That's another solid starting choice. I think it's like 3. It's either 3 or 5,000 souls just right off the bat. Here you go. Use this item. Pop the souls. It's free levels, basically. So if the fire gem infusion doesn't interest you, and you don't care about the young white branch, which we'll get to in a minute, grab the Sovereignless Soul. It's always a good choice. It's just 3 levels. Rusted gold coin.
Which I think I've only used like one of them this game.
Yeah, you gave most of them to me because I was farming for
the
Black Knight stuff.
I don't usually farm for the stuff that I want.
Yeah, that's... if you don't know, the item increases your item discovery stat. You know, if you could read the screen, it says it right there. Just makes it more likely that you'll get an item drop. I don't know if it actually increases the likelihood of getting a rarer item drop, but it does increase the likelihood that you'll get a drop off of a enemy when you kill them. It does have a limited duration, though. So...
You remember how many of these we had to go through in Dark Souls 2?
Oh, God, yeah.
Did you ever end up getting that item?
I didn't. Never did.
Okay.
It was the Cursed Bone Shield, or the Bone Shield. I wanted to get the Bone Shield.
With all the...
Yeah, with those... Well,
stupid ogres,
that's
whatever.
neither here nor there.
That's Dark Souls 2. Nobody cares about that shit.
Rusted gold coins. You'll get several of those throughout the game. You can buy regular rusted coins, which are rusted gold coins, but to a lesser degree. They don't give you as much of a boost to the item discovery. So, I wouldn't take one as a starting gift, but you can if you really know that there's something you're going to want to farm for, I guess.
And then a young white branch is more important than a regular white branch.
You skip the cracked red eye orb.
I don't want to do a cracked red eye orb.
I'm not suggesting
Nobody
you do.
gives a shit about... No, I'm just kidding. Everybody gives it's the most important thing in the game.
If you want to be able to invade, like, right off the bat, like, you immediately get to the high wall of Lothric and you just want to jump right in and start invading people, I guess take that. I don't know how many it actually gives you. If it's just one, man, that's shitty, because you use it one time and that's it.
Well, I'm assuming it's just one, because it says red eye orb, not orbs.
The cracked red eye, but the black firebomb, you get, like, 3, I think, if you take that as a starting gift.
Yeah, but also you pick up 3 cracked red eye orbs almost right at the 5 right at the beginning of the game. Like, you can pick them up from the dude.
Ringfinger gives them to you, pretty much.
Ringfinger's is
Ringfinger Leonard. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or Leonard, I'm not sure.
Leonard, something like that.
I always said Leonard. Anyways, he gives you 5 of them once you've gotten to a certain point, and if you're really into the PvP thing, you're going to go get the regular red eye orb anyways.
That's pretty much right in the high wall, though. You get it right in starting to get... Yeah. It's like right
I wouldn't see any real reason other than for shits and giggles if you really feel like you want to, invade at base level right off the bat.
As soon as you're able to invade, you're going to have those anyway, so...
But you're not really going to get much benefit out of it, even if the invasions go well.
And it's not far into the game either that you get the huge, the full one.
So pretty much, do you want to troll people? Sure. Okay. Grab the cracked red eye orbs if there's nothing else that catches your eye. This is a special one. Young white branches, they basically cast the chameleon spell, which turns you into a piece of scenery that is supposed to fit the area that you're in.
It usually doesn't all that well.
It's random what it turns you into, but it's
Yeah.
always going to be something that can be found in that
or
environment.
Similar to something that can be found.
But the one that you get from choosing it as a burial gift is special. If you start the game with this young white branch,
don't use it.
The giant, don't use it. The giant archer that you initially encounter in the undead settlement.
It's all of the giant archers, though, right?
It's always the same one.
It's the same archer.
That's the same archer. He can see all the areas that he's shooting to.
Huh?
Yeah. If you stop and
that's right, because the map is all closely knit.
Yeah, if you stop and actually look, you can see his tower from all the places that he can shoot from. Anyways, this young white branch, if you take this one, don't use it. It means that he will start off friendly to you. You don't have to go and make friends. The reason for that is the young white branch that you get here is the same as the young white branch that he gives you if you go make friends with him. And if you read it, the description on it it has a special item description. It has a little bit extra than the typical young white branch that you just pick up off of those white birch trees. It says, friend, no hit, or something like that on it. It's just got a quote from the giant on it.
So there will be certain areas of the game where the giant will just shoot into an area that you have enemies in. And if you have this, they won't do any damage to you, just the enemies. If you don't have this on your person, then they will damage you.
Right. So basically, you have this item, he will help you in those areas. If you don't have this item, he will attack you just like everything else in those areas. So it can be... It can cut down the time that it takes you to go through the game because you don't have to go see him and make friends with him before he won't shoot at you.
But I like making friends.
So I would think that if you're looking to do a speed run, taking the young white branch here would probably be useful because it would make it so that you can just bypass the giant altogether, not have to worry about it. But I don't know anything about speed runs really, so
I'm going for my life ring. I'll always life ring.
All right. It's gonna be heads is mercenary, tails is pyromancer.
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing? Okay. Tails, pyromancer.
Mercenary. I know. Don't judge. Don't judge.
I'm judging the crap out of you right now.
Oh, come on.
If that's what you were going to pick, you should just pick it instead of going for the
I
whole,
wasn't
we're flipping
sure,
a coin.
but you know when you're offered an option and you're forced to choose and you get you kind of know.
If you regret the choice that you're forced into, then obviously you wanted the other one. Yeah. I get it. Doesn't change the fact that it's frustrating.
Finalized creation.
Off we go.
I don't want to go.
Well, not we.
Don't make me go!
Mostly just you. What, you just going to stay in your grave all day?
Yes. I'm going to stay dead.
Stay dead.
Stay dead.
Yeah, sleep in. Like Udic Skundur did.
Somebody forced him out of his slumber, just like somebody's knocking me the fuck out of my slumber here.
You're a light sleeper. Bells wake you up, I guess. I don't know.
Damn it.
That was a good cutscene. That was a really good cutscene. I like that cutscene.
And you liked what cutscene?
Exactly.
Right. So they're right up here after the enemy?
You don't want to read the tutorial messages?
Oh.
Wow.
Full
disclosure, we've both beaten the game already, so we've been through all this. I would say that we found most everything. There's still some NPC quest lines that we haven't been able to do yet. There will be spoilers. There will definitely be spoilers. We'll be talking about stuff.
Yeah. At this point in the game, you really can't expect not to have spoilers anyway, because the game's been out for, a month now?
Yes, fair warning. We have beaten the game, so we will be talking about stuff that's late game. So if you're playing along with us...
So you're going to warn the pussies out there who want to whine about spoilers.
Well, what if they want to play along? What if they're going to be keeping up with us while we're... while they're doing their own playthrough? And
not keeping up with the Kardashians?
God, I hope not.
I don't think if you're playing Dark Souls, Kardashians is something you really want to even acknowledge exists at this point.
Don't assume.
Then I'm going to completely judge any viewers that are keeping up with any Kardashians.
I guess you can judge all you want.
I judge...
Judgy.
Everybody judges. Just like everybody poops. See, I told you, this guy starts up here. You always told me he was down there. He always starts up here.
I guess just the way that I've always gone through this area, he's been down...
Because you probably go to him last. He's probably just
already... I don't go to him last. He's usually second. because I go to the left first.
Well, he's probably seen you by then. I meant to do a backstab there, but that didn't work. Oh well.
You have to be behind them usually for a backstab to work. Are you gonna go backstab the other guy? No.
What other guy?
The dude that has the message behind him specifically telling you how to backstab.
Where's that at? Oh,
right
him.
there.
Oh, I forgot about you, dude. Backstab.
There you go. First backstab of the game.
No, I backstab. Did you miss the first backstab?
Yes, I did.
The backstab with the dude with the Bowie thing.
The Bowie thing, like David Bowie.
No, the crossbow thingy.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Does it?
Yeah.
Wait, was this? No! I am gonna go do the Nope thing with the Nope Lizard in Nopeville. And I'm gonna die terribly a bazillion times.
You are so negative.
No, it's Dark
Souls. You haven't even shown the people the lizard yet. You're gonna end up getting killed by something that they haven't even seen. There you go, see? And that's why you need to look at the area before you walk in.
I already know the area.
Rather than just, ooh, shiny, let me go grab that item.
Well, I knew that he was gonna aggro on me, and that by the time that I got the item, he'd be close enough to me and I could dodge him.
That's it. Get him! Get him! Get in there.
Big ball of Nope. Ah!
You know, I don't actually know what these guys are weak against. If I had to guess, I'd say probably thrust damage, because I'm assuming those, because of the crystals and whatnot, they're probably resistant to slashing damage. But maybe bashing? I don't know.
I'm not doing that bad.
Strike. And then elementally, I think they're strong against fire. Other than that, I don't know, though. And actually, I'm pretty sure they're strong against magic, too.
Bye-bye.
Alright.
Bye, dude. I don't like you.
He doesn't like you either.
Well, he loves me. He wants to eat me.
I don't think... I think you have an odd definition of love, then.
He wanted to cuddle me so bad that he just cuddled me to death.
With his mouth?
Well, I was hungry. He got confused.
Yeah, he loves you. It was definitely just a misunderstanding on his part.
He loved me a little too much. A little too hard.
Clearly, if you go back there to get your souls...
Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way.
The way you can go, I mean, unless you're just going to stay here and say, nope, I'm done. That fire can go out all on its own. I am not participating in this...
The fire won't ever go out because of timing and the way the game works.
That doesn't make sense.
It does make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Dude. Backstab through
the fire will absolutely go out.
Well, you can't really tell with these dudes, but with other dudes, it looks like you're stabbing them in the junk, not the butt.
It does.
So, is it the same way with these guys? Because we're in the ropes and you can't really see, so it looks like it's just the same area, but...
You're putting way too much thought into the genital location of these undead enemies in a video game.
Who doesn't put too much thought into genital location of anything?
I think most people. Most.
Okay, you know gaming communities. You know how... Wait, dude. Fuck you.
I think you're confusing the gaming community with a whole different community.
Oh. Well, hey! Fine, I'll come back for you later, dude. Well, I'm not confusing them with the furry community because there's no fur.
No, not the furry community. I'm talking about the community that would look up Rule 34 stuff for Dark Souls.
Oh, but like me.
That's news to me, but you know, whatever makes you happy. It's I guess
Dark Souls makes me happy. Sex makes me happy. Why can't I combine the two?
There's no reason you can't. You go right ahead. Just don't expect me to participate.
I wasn't asking you to participate.
I know you weren't. I'm just letting you know. That's your business, and it can stay that way.
I'm gonna spend all my time in this game rolling. All the rolling in this game. They should just call this the rolly game.
Shh. I think Dark Souls is a pretty good title. I think it really rolls off the tongue better than the rolly game.
You know what else rolls off the tongue? Oh wait, we're not gonna go there. Wrong audience. Maybe the right audience. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not going to judge.
Statistically speaking, if we get enough viewers on this, you will have some members of that audience. Come on, you got him. You got him.
No, I don't.
I hope you get this. See if you can get the stagger. Get him to stagger.
I only can randomly get that. I don't...
I think it's based off of doing a certain amount of damage to his head.
Bye-bye. Ouch. Okay, I'm just gonna get my souls and screw this guy. I'll come back to him later and then just edit into the video and make it look like I killed him right off the bat.
Yeah, we can do that.
In what universe would that be okay with anybody?
That was sarcasm.
Oh, okay. I don't read sarcasm all that well. I thought you knew that.
You weren't reading anything. You were listening.
I was
speaking words.
It's a metaphor.
What's a metaphor?
What a meta you're for.
That's...
It don't make any damn sense.
No, it doesn't. It's okay, though. It's alright.
I hardly ever make sense. Oh, forgot about you. Whee!
You forgot about Dre.
I don't think his name is Dre.
How do you know? You didn't even stop to ask him his name.
I'm more concerned about his genitalia than his name. Who gives a shit?
What does that say about you?
A lot, probably. Well, probably not even that much, actually.
Yeah. You don't care who he is. You just care about the location of his genitals.
Isn't that the way a lot of people... Well, not a lot. Well, there's probably a lot, just not a good majority of people.
I would hope not.
Who are more concerned about genitals than getting to know somebody's name. Isn't that how one-night stands are, usually?
Pretty much. I just would assume that...
Booty calls? Do they even care what the name is? They just...
It's awfully hard to call someone for booty if you don't know their name, right?
You can just have them under your phone as booty call and you just call their name. You don't have to know their name. You don't even have to say their name.
Yeah, but it seems like it'd be kind of a turn-off if the person's just like, hey, booty call, would you like to... I don't...
You don't have to. You can just call it... If you have like 3 different booty call people, you just call them all baby or honey or blah, 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 blah. And nobody really cares. It's like if they cared all that much, they wouldn't be a booty call. Some people like being a booty call. Some people, that's their thing. What does this say? I don't want to change weapons.
You know how to do this stuff.
I don't know how to do anything. I know nothing, Jon Snow.
I guess,
that's not how that goes.
I guess we should at least mention, if you're one of those people that has not yet actually played the game, or watched a video where they went over this, those messages that you see on the ground there are all, in this area anyways, developer messages. They are purely tutorial stuff. It just gives you little, hints about what the controls do and all that sort of thing.
How?
That's...
Or is that Lothric?
I'm not sure if that's Lothric general, Lothric proper, or if that's just the high wall.
Well, there's Firelink.
Well, yeah.
And there's our boss dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a trophy right about now. Okay, didn't pop up.
I get a trophy.
You get a trophy for lighting the first
bonfire.
bonfire.
The first time on...
Oh, I wanted a trophy.
You have it already.
I want another one. I'm a greedy bitch. What do you expect?
All right.
Fine, I'll just rest and get my little thingy.
There you go.
And then I'll leave. And bye-bye. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. One change they have made from previous games is that a lot of the gestures that you get from a lot of different sources, actually. You can get one from from trading a particular item with the crows. You can get several from having, summoning certain NPC phantoms to help you. There's one that you actually get from an invader. I believe you get it whether you kill him or get killed by him. No, we'll talk about that when we get that.
There's two of you. I forgot there was two of you.
That's quite a ways out.
I didn't even realize there was 2 of these guys. All these graves. Like, the whole game is filled with just graves everywhere.
Seems like it could be a theme.
No,
FromSoft doesn't put
they don't go that
deep, subtle themes in their games.
They don't go that deep with the story.
That's crazy.
It's a very shallow story. That's why I play it so much. I like shallow and heartless. And I almost fell off that cliff. Bye-bye, dude. Oh, that was just one? Alright.
That's it.
Weak. 1 stab and you're dead. You're weak. Some of these guys take 2 or 3. The dude with the shield was kind of smart. He had a shield. I expect if you're guarding something,
it seemed like a really shitty shield, though.
It was...
a third of it's missing.
I had to do, 4 hits with him before he died. That was decent enough. Shield. I'm terrible. Oh, wow. Wow, I made that.
Yeah, I thought you missed that.
Fist bump. I always miss jumps.
Don't say fist bump.
Why not?
I don't know.
It's better than saying high five.
Yeah, I don't think you need to call out your
whoops,
actions.
that was a terrible... That was interesting. That was the Goomba stomp right there. You distracted me.
I distracted you. Okay.
You always distract me.
Once again, clearly my fault.
Everything is your fault. Did you not know? Have you not realized that yet?
Oh, I've
just gonna
realized
dance around this dude for a bit. Dancy, dancy, dancy.
Finally decided to put him out of his misery, huh?
Well, I don't want to dance forever. I'm not. What, I think there was some Japanese horror movie where some girl put on shoes and she was made to dance until she just died.
That sounds
I think her
vaguely
feet
familiar.
fell. I think her feet fell off from dancing so much.
Okay. That part doesn't sound familiar.
You think I got this?
Do I think you got this?
Or do you think it's going to take me like a bazillion tries? I don't like this boss for some reason. I don't know. I just find
You want me to be honest?
Is our relationship built on honesty or making me feel better? Don't answer that.
I was about to say,
That's a trick question.
This sounds like a trick question.
Do I ever
It's a trap!
Do I ever have trick questions?
Do you want the honest answer to that? Oh! Hey, wait a minute.
What?
Maybe not.
What?
I'm just looking at that huge sarcophagus.
I was too!
It reminds me an awful lot of,
Your face?
Gravelord Nito's area. Well, actually, no, of where you fight Pinwheel in Dark Souls 1. But I don't know, it's probably nothing.
Well, he's not going to go until I pull that sword of us thing, so let's go check it out for a second.
Okay. Still, though.
Whose grave do you think it is, though? Because it's not big enough for him.
Well,
I mean, it's too big for him. Not big, whatever.
It's definitely not proper size for him. Actually, no. Well,
look at the texture there, that line in the middle.
Yeah, that's just a graphical
thing. No, I just...
Well, okay. Aldrich,
okay.
In the opening cinematic, he's shown oozing out of an area that's, clearly got, like, trees and shit. Which makes me believe that might actually be his sarcophagus. But we know that his sarcophagus is actually
that huge thing in the cathedral.
The Cathedral of the Deep. So I'm wondering if that's maybe more of a symbolic tomb of his in the Cathedral of the Deep, or if it's just a matter of the developers kind of...
Well, this isn't Gunder's grave, because this he's stuck here since, like, later on in the game you fight him, and...
Yeah, but we don't know where he rose from in the first place.
But it seems like he's just stuck here, like he
is
perpetual...
Now, yeah. But he had to have risen from somewhere just like us, because he's an unkindled, like we are. Oh, kind of like we are.
It looks kind of like a weird-looking spider out of his back.
Yeah, a bit.
Alright. Let's do this. I don't want to. I don't like him.
Just remember, start swinging.
Yes, I know.
Okay. Because last time he just kind of stood there and stared at him.
Well...
There you go. Yeah, as soon as you pull the sword out, and obviously this only applies to your first attempt at him, as soon as you pull the sword out, he can start taking damage. You won't see his life bar go down because his life bar isn't there yet, but you can actually deal damage to him before he's even able to do anything. But that is just the first attempt. If you die this time, when you come back in...
Oh, there's the big jump that I like so much. 1, 2, and no! Big nope, big nope, big nope, big nope, 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 nope. I usually can get 2 off. I don't know why I can't sometimes.
Yeah, it just depends on what he decides to do afterwards. Yeah, if you can bait out that big jump, that's a good time to get in and hit him 2 to 3 times, depending on what weapon you're using. Yeah, this jump, right here. And then you just get in there, and start rolling. He is parryable.
I don't parry.
When he does, at the very least, I haven't tried parrying any of his other attacks, but at the very least, when he does his thrust, not that one, but you may not even end up with it. That thrust right there. He's got a couple variations of that thrust. All of them are parryable. You don't... No, you do actually... It staggers him and puts him in a state where you can riposte on him. So, that is a good way to deal with him if you are confident in your parrying skills. And now we get to phase 2. Roll! Okay. A lot of the attacks he does with that big old arm there will actually miss you if you are... Ooh! Nice. A lot of the attacks he does with that arm will actually miss you if you're close enough.
Oh!
Oh! Oh, no. Oh! Nice.
First
done.
time! Oh my god!
This is a first for BB, everyone. She has never beaten Gundyr on her first try.
I've never beaten Gundar on my own. Let's just be honest here. Every time I fought him...
There was the one time, I think, with one of your characters.
No, they've all been you. I've always had you come and fight him for me.
Well, this is the first time that BB has beaten Gundyr.
I got good, I guess.
Don't get overconfident.
Hey now.
Confidence. I almost said overconfidence. Overconfidence breeds constipation, I guess.
Oh, I'll light this bonfire, and I will be. I never light this bonfire either. I always forget that it's there. It's not important. You never really come back to this bonfire for any reason at all.
That's not true. One of the NPC quests. This is the easiest place to come back to.
Oh, that one with the chick.
Yeah, you know, the one with the lady that has the face with the stuff and the.
Are you making fun of me?
A little.
I don't remember names. I remember people and what they do.
Irina, the miracle vendor.
Okay. Anyways, we'll talk about her later.
Right. Well, so I guess this is
the end of our first episode.
Yeah, it went better than I expected. I figured we'd be stuck on Gundyr for like
2 hours.
I was an hour. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt.
No, you weren't. It's been almost half hour now, though.
Figured 15 tries or so. You get it. But first time.
That wasn't very nice. That hurt a little bit.
I'm sorry.
You have no faith in me.
I have faith in you.
I actually am just like in a
Gundyr.
state of shock right now because I'm just kind of coming off my high. That was the first.
All right. Well.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching, guys.
We'll see you next time.
Check out the next episode. We'll be going into Firelink Shrine, and we'll have stuff to talk about there. And I don't know. What are you gonna think? Maybe you can take on the Master Swords.